27th of April and the 13th of May, we have had more than 8,500 suspected cholera cases in 14 different governorates, and unfortunately already 115 people died.
A deadly waterborne disease is spreading rapidly in Yemen, a country which is also a war zone. And just like war, children are the most vulnerable.
الأطفال يتوافدون المصابين ببكتيريا الكوليرا. الأسرة لم تكفي حتى الآن. الكادر الفني أيضا ناقص، لا يكفي لأن يقوم بتلك المهمة العاتقة عليهم.
The United Nations now estimates that a child under the age of 5 dies every 10 minutes from preventable causes in Yemen. Cholera isn't the only threat, but the speed at which it spreads makes it especially deadly. Severe cases can kill within hours unless treated with intravenous fluids and antibiotics.
We know all the fact that there is 2 years of war in Yemen. There is a huge impact on the infrastructure. The electricity power is on and off. The water pumping stations are not functioning regularly. And this has an impact on the quality of water.
People in Sana'a have called for more international help, while blaming Western leaders for supporting those causing much of the violence. Saudi Arabia has undertaken a relentless bombing campaign against Iran-backed Houthi rebels. While both sides are accused of war crimes, the Saudi-led coalition's arms blockade is seen as part of the problem in getting aid to the 4 and 5 Yemenis who need it.
The one who have kidnapped the country and has sent the country into chaos is the Saudi-led coalition, because when Houthi seized the government in 21st of September 2014, this was 6 months before the war. There was no starvation. On the blockade, the Saudi to ban weapons to come into Yemen, but the Saudi has used this blockade to stop food and medicine coming into Yemen.
Now, the Saudi-led coalition has set its sights on the port of Hodeidah, a crucial lifeline that supplies relief to much of the country.
UNICEF and WHO, along with existing health and WASH partners, are trying their best possible to respond to the crisis. But the scale is on an increasing trend, and certainly this time the outbreak is much more aggressive than the last wave, which was witnessed in October 2016.
The conflict in Yemen has been called the Forgotten War. Calls for help have largely gone unheard by much of the world. Now, a silent killer is threatening to make matters worse for a country ill-equipped to handle a major health crisis. Randolph Nogel, The Newsmakers.